Hey, buddy. Let's go do a garden tour. Come on. Come on. You can bring your tire if you want. Here's a barrel of peppers. Sweet peppers. Alright, garden tour. Let's get serious here. Here's the garden. I've got to water the garden, but I'll do a quick video here. Raised bed. It is, back it up here a little bit. Raised bed is pretty much lettuce, cabbages, Swiss chard. Those little rows, those little green rows there are, I don't know, what do you call them? Well, okay. I'll remember in a little bit. Here's a asparagus bed. This is new for this year. I crammed way too many crowns into it, and but I'll keep it well fed, and we'll see if we get some good production out of it. I even have asparagus already popping up here. As you can see, these ferns are pretty much these asparagus as they mature. Back here, I have hops. 3 kinds of hops. I'm going to trellis them in a grape-like fashion, horizontally, but they are doing pretty well. Hops, make some beer. Come on, buddy. Looking at the cows. Okay, let's go to the garden over here. What are these? Man, I have 1 beer and I can't remember anything, but that's horseradish. These little plants right here are extra eggplant. Exciting. These are my grape trellises. These are 2-year-old grapes, so I'm training them, and maybe I'll get some grapes this year. I have no idea. Don't know anything about grapes. I got 3 different varieties. I have early girl tomatoes here, setting a lot of fruit. Monster, what are these? These are monster beefsteak. They're actually called monster. Ghost peppers. Got a couple ghost peppers. They were given to me. And they're starting to set fruit now, or flowers anyway. Nothing major right now. Over here is my okra. Oh yeah, Roma tomatoes. The plum style for making sauce. They're starting to set fruit. Okra. Row of basil. Love that basil. I got more in the herb garden, but I started way too many from seed, so I did a row of them. And they're taking off. Taking off. This is my hawk, my pet hawk. He's very well behaved. There's another row of eggplant right there. Those are the ones I started from seed. A row of bush beans. Bush beans. You gotta like them bush beans. Stringless bush beans. These viney looking things in the middle here will soon be taking over this whole area, and those are sweet potatoes. Banana peppers. Lots of banana peppers, I think. Let's take a look here. And I got a few. I don't know what to do with banana peppers except perhaps pickle them. Green peppers. I lost a few. We had a pretty major storm, but the plants are producing quite nicely, as you can see. A bunch of green peppers. Let me get out of here before I take out a plant. Let's see. This is destined to be something here. I'm not really sure. These are all eggplants. Eggplants. Cherry tomatoes over here. This under the screen, that is just a window screen, is leaf lettuce. And the screen is awesome. We were able to get a lot of production out of that little area right there. And it's only about 3.5 by 3.5. It is able to sustain lettuce, baby lettuce, for long throughout. We had those 100-degree days, and it did great. Eggplants, eggplants. Look at all those eggplants. These are a little bit more mature. Those other ones will catch up. Some of the ones I lost, I put some extra eggplants here. You get like 1,000 seeds in a pack, so I got eggplants galore. Zucchini patch. Got zucchini over here. There's probably some zucchini in there. We've eaten a lot of it. And I'm not going to look for any. And then over here is straight neck squash. Just yellow squashes. Some over there. Ooh, exciting. Exciting Mr. Stripey tomatoes over here. I got 6 of them, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And they are half yellow, half red tomato. They'll be fun. And they're setting fruit too. You see them? You see them in there? Look at all that fruit. Pole beans back here. Let me get around this way. Pole beans. I just set up some fencing right here. And pretty inexpensive. That's that concrete reinforcing mesh that I just hung on some posts, and it's working good. I can reuse that. I just got to move it, I suppose. You got to change your locations periodically. This was a tomato bed last year. On the flanking both sides, I have cucumber plants, which have been doing very well. Got a lot of flowers on this one. We picked all the big ones. I had a lot of early cucumbers. Okay, back over here. I'm trying to speed it up so you don't get bored. Cucumbers. More cucumber plants, this little circle. I just run the tiller in a circle and start a new bed. It's pretty easy now that I have that rear, or is it a front tine tiller? I guess the rear tine are better, but you know what? If you can muscle it, get a front tine because they're much cheaper. I got mine for $100 a few years ago. Chocolate peppers in the middle there. Never had those before, but it's producing fruit. These are jalapenos. We've picked a lot of them. I also have some Fulgia jalapenos, and they're darn good. There's a cuke. Okay, cucumbers. I got too many in the house right now, so I'm not going to pick it. I'm going to let that one go another few days. Some volunteer tomatoes. This is my onion bed. It is just recently been harvested. There's another row right there. I harvested about, I don't know, about 100 or so from this section, and I've actually just replanted more after I fertilized. There's another 6 these tiny tomatoes right here are plum tomatoes for late season harvesting. Don't like to do all the canning at once. It's very boring to can, but it's cool in the winter time when you can crack open a fresh jar of your own tomato sauce. So these are early variety tomatoes. They're setting a lot of fruit too. This is a 4th of July, and it's past the 4th of July, but I got this as a very young plant, but it's producing well. A jet setter, which has gone crazy with fruit. You can see those in there. I think I'm going to have a bunch of them pretty soon. Jet setters tend to ripen early. I think there's a red one right there. Almost red. Yeah, it's not red, but that'll be the next probably red one. These are huskies, and these huskies are like a patio potato. I think that's in a determinate style, so it's not going to get too big. These other ones, these little cages aren't going to contain this massive amount of tomatoes, and I've already trimmed them back a bit, cut off the suckers and such, but I let some of the suckers go just because I like a big bushy plant full of tomatoes. Potatoes, tomatoes. Okay, here's potatoes. These are red potatoes and Yukon Golds, actually. Over here is a, this was going to be my winter squash area, and it's gotten overgrown with weeds. I cannot keep up with it, and I don't know what's happening. These weeds have gone insane. I didn't put any fertilizer over here. I did till this up really nice. It was very pretty for a while, but now it's just sunflowers and all kinds of weird weeds that I can't identify. There's some lambs here. That wild spinach you can eat. Tons of that, but I can't get Terry to eat it. Okay, I'm boring you now, so I'm going to end this thing. Oh wait, I didn't show you my other little garden patch over here. I just throw these little garden patches everywhere. They're fun. Cayenne peppers and jalapeno peppers along the front of it, and some other variety of tomatoes that let's see, I think there's a Poseidon that's setting fruit. Not getting very big. This one is a Rutgers, and Rutgers is indeterminate, so it's going to shoot up here pretty soon. We've been experiencing some drought conditions. I've been watering as much as I can. That is an ox heart, that spindly looking thing, but it's setting fruit too. I'll probably see how that crazy shape, and they get blood red, and they look like little hearts, I guess. And I can't wait to try one of those. I haven't had one of those yet. More pepper plants, and I can't remember what this one is. You probably don't really care that much, but that is a Brandywine, and it's setting a lot of fruit too. So hopefully I will be in good shape here with tomatoes. A lot of them I'm going to be giving to the people in the retirement centers I work at, because they enjoy homegrown tomatoes. That's pretty much it. That's the garden tour. That's what I'm doing this year. And it's almost time for the fall garden. So, bon appetit. See you later.